Gear up for Hour of Code or coding any time of the year with these 12 coding activities your students will love for episode 870 of the 10-Minute Teacher Podcast. This episode is sponsored by Mad Learn, my favorite tool for mobile app development. Stick around to discover how Mad Learn can supercharge your teaching and find more at coolkiteteacher.com/Mad Learn. Now, on with the show.
This is the 10-Minute Teacher Podcast with your host, Vicki Davis.
Now, I'd like to share 12 ways to teach kids to code as part of Hour of Code 2024. So first of all, we're going to CodeCombat. When you go to this site, just click play and you're going to see lots of options. The Kithgard Dungeon is where my 8th and 9th graders start. And I even use this for my AP Computer Science principles. Now, that version is a paid version, but they have a complete curriculum for AP Computer Science. And my students did have a 100% pass rate last year. So I absolutely love this site. But if you look at CodeCombat Junior, I have turned on a feature in the video demonstration that you'll see on YouTube or the video version of this show, that I have got a turtle and I can just program by picking the arrows where I want my turtle to go, and up and down and down, and there you go. Isn't that the cutest thing? That's just so wonderful. So many options at CodeCombat. It's a lot of fun. Then you can go to code.org, and when you go there, just scroll down and click Hour of Code. There's so many options. You'll click activities, and then there are 2 options for music lovers. So if your kids like popular music, they can go to Music Lab. They can start a jam session. They're cute little videos attached to all of these. And after they go through their video, and then they can just attach and create all of these different beats, change it to a different beat. And then here we go. I'm going to click run. Okay. And I can create my own little jam session. The other thing that kids can do is program their own dance party. So I'm going to start the dance party. They've got a cute little video, and I can pick my age. That's so great. You want your kids to say the accurate age because it will put age appropriate things. I am going to have a cat and make my cat dance. And there's all kinds of fun things they can do with Dance Party. Another one for kids who love music. One of the favorites when my 9th graders teach my younger kids about coding that many of the kids like is I'll go in and search for Elsa. And there is Code with Anna and Elsa. Cute little video introduction, bringing it in. Of course, they partnered with Disney for this one. So if Disney's not your thing, you might want to pick another one. But if it is, those kids do love Anna and Elsa. So here I am teaching Elsa how to skate. Oh, another fun one right there. Now, one thing that the kids do enjoy is Minecraft. And there are activities on their website, but some of these activities are going to encourage you to create your own Minecraft server. Now, I have a Minecraft server. I love using it with my 8th graders, but you may not want to install a Minecraft server. It may be more complex for you, but there is one. It's called Minecraft Hour of Code. So pick that one, hit start. There's lots of different options for different ages. There's lesson plans that go with them. I'm going to click start, cute videos. I'm going to be Alex. And then here we go. I'm going to make Alex move forward and collect supplies for the voyage ahead. And then it just keeps progressing and progressing. And of course, when I finish, then I get our certificate. Okay, this next one is a little bit hidden. You have to go to code.org/tools/AppLab. I'm going to click Try App Lab, and you will see that you have to log in to try this. So kids can do it for free, create their own app, get started with it, but you do have to create an account. Now, I like to use something called Mad Learn. And for our Computer Science Week, we will have a Shark Tank at school. You can try this for free, so you can use this as part of your Hour of Code activities. But my ninth graders create full apps that they pitch to their sharks, and it's a full, long activity that I have written about in Edutopia and some other places, and I'll share those links in the show notes. App programming really takes things to a different level. It's a lot of fun, and kids can really bring their passions alive as they program things that they see live on their mobile device. Okay, so there's this cute little robot called the mBot 2, and then there's also the mBot Ranger. I've used these in my classroom. I love programming with robots. I like using Arduino boards. I like using Hummingbird kits. For the little bitty kids, there are these ladybug-looking things called mBots that are as cute as they can be, and I've even tested drones for middle school for teaching coding. Just remember, if you use drones, you do have some safety protocols, and I've had shows on that before as well. So much fun to bring robots into the classroom. Now, these do cost some money, but kids love the robots. And there are robots for kids of all ages. And the Hummingbirds even let you build a big robot out of boxes. So that is awesome. Okay, and so there's one more activity called Unplugged Programming with Hot Wheels. And this is just a cute activity where you can line off an 8x8 grid. You cut little bitty red construction paper and you put it on the grid. That represents hot lava. And then kids can even use arrow cards and numbers, or they can just describe move forward to, move right through, as they tell you how to move the Hot Wheel through the maze. That's a lot of fun, doesn't require any computing device, and it's teaching kids the procedural thinking and computational thinking that they need to be successful as we move forward into a world where we need to describe the procedures so that we can create apps and websites and tools as part of our business and organization. Whatever you choose, computer science is such an important topic. It changed my life and allowed me to be a stay-at-home mom for 7 years as I created websites and wrote database programs for people around the world. I love teaching computer science. It's a lot of fun, and there are more free resources than ever. So I hope you join in on Hour of Code Week. And if you're listening to this at another time in the year, you can create Code Week anytime you want to with your students, your children, but just join in and help students understand the importance of creating and not just consuming. Whatever you do and whenever you have it, I hope you enjoy your time of coding at your school. It's an important thing to do and a lot of fun. Thank you for listening to the show, and I hope you have fun with your Hour of Code.
Thank you, MadLearn, for sponsoring today's show. MadLearn is my favorite tool for teaching kids to code because it's so much more than a place to code. What's unique about MadLearn is they have 6 different modules for every step of the design thinking and engineering design process. It's embedded into their platform, so students do not just log in and code or log in and build. They log in and go through a design process from ideation to planning to designing, building, testing, and finally launching their app all in one place. This year in 2024, my event for Hour of Code and Computer Science Education Week is our Shark Tank experience, where my students pitch and share their apps with 3 specially selected Shark judges in my classroom. It's a highlight of every semester, and we're so excited to be using MadLearn again in my classroom this year. I've seen apps targeted to help middle school girls help them study, a stress reduction app for teenagers, as well as apps for hobbies like fishing, basketball, and physical conditioning. MadLearn is an excellent app building tool and so much more to teach design thinking that can enhance any subject and is easy enough for a beginner to use. So learn more at coolcatteacher.com/MadLearn.
Thanks for tuning in to the 10-Minute Teacher Podcast. Watch the video version of this podcast and catch my new radio and TV show, Cool Cat Teacher Talk, on YouTube and a radio or TV station near you. See you later, educator.